Hey there, and welcome to this episode of Consciousness Fucking Empowerment. Here we talk about consciousness, the law of attraction, and how to reach your fucking dreams. For some reason, I feel like it's a lot brighter. I don't know. Oh, maybe because I don't have a hat, so it's not too dark right here. So I'm going to talk about Neville Goddard and his book, The Power of Awareness, Chapter 18. Be ye doers. Be ye doers. So it's kind of reminding us to get this shit fucking done. Don't just fucking read this shit. Don't just watch this shit. Don't just fucking listen to this shit. Actually do it. Okay, that's why I love to watch House of Vibrations. I forget her name. I know she mentions her name sometimes and people in the comments say her name, but she is awesome. Okay, she is awesome. And after I watch her videos, I apply it. Okay, I like when I wake up, I do the visualization and I get into the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Right before I go to bed, the same thing. My nights and my mornings are very, very similar. You know, sit back, relax, do gratitude and visualize, okay? Sometimes I do a little like relaxation exercise. This one I believe has changed my life, or it could have just been a culmination of all these things, but I visualize going down in like falling down in the ocean. It could be a blue ocean for you. For me, it's more like a white, yellowish one. I'm like falling down to the bottom of the ocean floor, and I just relax. Once I hit the floor, it's your imagination, you know. Then I just relax even more, and at the surface, I know it's the physical reality. So I say this, I can see whatever's going on over there. It's going on over there. I'm safe right here. I'm aware of my surroundings. It's just me alone, right? It's just me alone. It's just you alone, and then I say, okay, I'm completely relaxed. In 5 seconds, I'm gonna open my eyes, and I count to 5, then I open my eyes, and I'm back into the surface. That's really helped me with being relaxed. All right, so I'm gonna go over the chapter. Before we move on, same 2 questions that I asked. 1, ask yourself this question. It's for you. Are you ready to become the highest version of yourself? The best version of yourself, not the basic version, the premium version. If you are, keep watching. If you're not, stop. Don't watch this. Come back some other time. Number 2, ready to learn and apply. That's what the chapter is about today. Learning and applying. So if you're ready to learn and apply, then keep on watching. If not, turn this shit off. All right. Let's get started. Be ye doers, okay? And I'm going to quote him. This is mid-chapter. The beginning of the chapter, he talks about a long quote where he explains the biblical quote and what it means, all right? If I feel like we need to go into it, I'll go into it. Quote, you must be doers of the law of assumption. For without application, the most profound understanding will not produce any desired result. Frequent reiteration and repetition of important basic truths run through these pages. The real truth seeker will welcome this aid in concentrating his attention upon the law which sets him free. The law of assumption, okay? When I first read this, I did appreciate this because my master, Bob Proctor, said repetition, 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 repetition. Constantly do it. That repetition of thinking and feeling the wish fulfilled over and 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 over again instills it in your subconscious mind, okay? Because you get what's in your subconscious mind. Everything that you see around here outside is in your subconscious fucking mind, your beautiful subconscious mind. It's in there. That's why it has manifested. Same for beliefs. Some things you can't see, but they're your beliefs. The beliefs you put out are what you get back. The ideas and images that you see, you're actually putting out there in the universe, you'll get them back. The talent not used, like the limb not exercised, withers and finally atrophies. Yeah, very wise man. And I continue. Quote, what you must strive after is being. In order to do, it is necessary to be. The end of yearning is to be. Be that person. Walk in the assumption. Okay, walk in the assumption in the 3D, in the physical world. Walk with the feeling of the wish fulfilled already. Time and space just hasn't caught up, but you know it's gonna happen. So when it manifests, you're like, of course that shit was gonna happen. Because in the past, when I first started, I would be like, oh, wow, that's crazy. Like, no, it's not crazy. It's logical. It makes logical fucking sense. And if you're thinking, how does this make logical sense? You're still thinking about how does our mind create physical reality? Look up the slit test. The slit test shows that the atoms that we see or the physical things we see are not actually physical. The only time they become physical is when awareness or consciousness sees it and it collapses. Other than that, it's a wave. It's not even physical. It's an illusion almost. Hey, all right, and then the yearning to be. Okay, I want to share a story about Neville Goddard that he doesn't have in this chapter. He doesn't share it, but he wanted to go see his family for Christmas. I believe it was Christmas. But the thing is, he wanted to go see his family. So his friend Abdullah, who taught him a lot of this stuff, or explained it to him, because we do this as we are growing up. We do this, but we do this unconsciously. But I'll go into that in a little bit. So he tells him, okay, so visualize yourself tonight before going to bed that you fall asleep in Barbados. He wanted to go to Barbados. He's originally from Barbados. So he says, go to sleep in Barbados. In your bed, fall asleep. But in imagination, fall asleep in your bed in Barbados. Okay? So he would fall asleep in Barbados. Although his physical body was in New York, in his apartment in New York or home, wherever, whatever it was, he fell asleep at his family home in fucking Barbados. So where is his consciousness? Is his consciousness in New York, or is he consciously in fucking Barbados? He's in fucking Barbados. So when Abdullah talks to him and says, and he's, hey, like, Neville talks to him and he said, hey, you know, like, it's like 2 more days or a few more days left, and I still don't have the money or the ticket to go to Barbados. And he goes, you are in Barbados. He's telling him the assumption that he wants. He's already seen him. It's like if he was unhealthy. He said, I'm not healthy. I haven't got the medicines and I don't got the money. He says, he would have said, you are healthy. You are fucking completely healthy. And then he goes, and then he eventually gets his tickets and he goes, hey, I got the tickets. And he says, but they're not first class. I wanted to go first class. And you got to stay in the faith. You have to know that it's coming. So Abdullah tells him, and he does it in a way, I don't know if he was really angry or not, but he probably did it in a way just to like show him how the law works. And he goes, you are in Barbados and you went first class. And he shuts the door on his face. All right. So I presume Neville went back home and visualized himself in Barbados, and Abdullah's helping him manifest because he knows what his wish is. So I'm sure that that idea that he went first class impressed upon his subconscious, conscious and subconscious. And so when he went to the train to ride on the ship, my apologies, they got to take a ship. the people working there tell him, oh, hey, we actually have a first class spot just open. A family couldn't make it. Would you like to take it? And he goes, yeah, I'd like to take it. And he goes to Barbados first fucking class. So that's how he began using the law of assumption consciously. He shares that story about how that was one of the stories that helped him. And I'm gonna go on to the next quote and the final quote here, okay, that I'm gonna share with you. Your concept of yourself can only be driven out of consciousness by another concept of yourself. Again, your concept of yourself can only be driven out of consciousness by another concept of yourself. Okay, now I'm going to share the first quote that I shared at the beginning of the video because it explains what this means if you're not catching it, okay? You must be doers of the law of assumption. Without application, the most profound understanding will not produce any desired result. You can have a profound understanding of how this works, but if you do not apply it, you will not get results. So here says, the last quote that I'm sharing, your concept of yourself can only be driven out of consciousness by another concept of yourself. You can only get rid of a concept of yourself when you start creating a new version of yourself. And you create a new version of yourself by destroying that old version, okay? Like not even bringing in that part in. It's just a whole new version, okay? A whole new fucking version. So I did this when I was in prison because I knew that I was having bad thoughts and actions because my conscience told me like, hey, that's not good, that's wrong. I still did it because I lived in the 3D only. I lived in a world of, survival of the fittest. Might is right. If I can do it, I will. But my conscience is like, no, man, it's not right. Don't hurt people. That's not okay. And so my actions took me to a dark place, prison. Okay. So I said, okay, I want to change. So I want good thoughts and I want good actions. I want to go to college. I want to be a good person. And so I changed my self-image into a college student. I would even talk about it. I'm going to go to college when I get out. People would say, no, you're not. No, you won't. You're going to be back. You're going to come back. And I would be like, whatever. I'm gonna go to college. Like, I know I am. So I would stay away from people like that. There was a girl who I really liked and she would tell me, hey, let's go party. I'm like, I can't. I got to study. And she's like, oh, you're a bitch. Let's go party. I'm like, that's it. Cutting it off. Because I wasn't that person, like in the past, the person in the past would have gone, would have partied, would have drank, would have done drugs, would have done all that stuff. No regard to my responsibilities and doing good for me and for society. Because I knew going to college was good for me and for society. Society would not incarcerate me or punish me for doing that. Okay. So I changed my self-concept from, and I grew up too, right? So from immature child who consciously did things that hurt his conscience because there weren't good things to do to others, to a person who changed himself, mentally first, because I was in a cell for 2 years. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't leave. I was in a cell for 2 years. So I decided I was going to become a good person and do good, which was translated into, and created in a decision, going to college and being a good person morally. So I ended up giving back doing a lot of community activism and, you know, being part of groups that give back to the community and becoming that person. And so the old person was gone. The old person was gone. Those habits, ideas, gone. Okay, gone. Turn to a new person. That's what you need to do. So the old thoughts of the person who you want to change have to go away. And then you become, okay, that new person. You become that new person. So make sure you apply this shit. You visualize, you set times in your day. You know, when you wake up, middle of the day, and before you sleep, minimum. And in between those times, listen to your affirmations. They fucking help. They help me a lot. I'm just doing 2 of them right now. Thanks to House of Vibrations. She says, just do 2. Your new self-concept and the specific goal. If it's for health, you could say, God runs through me and heals all parts of my body. And then you can say, I am healthy. Your goal is I am healthy. So one is a belief, your self-concept, right? God and I are one, and I am always healthy. Okay, God and I are one is the concept. And then your goal is I am always healthy. God is perfect. God is life. God is growth. Okay. Money. God is my sole provider. Something to that effect. Everything that comes to me is through God. Everything that I have, all the money that I have is a gift from God. And then your affirmation. I earn X amount of money. Passively. Make it short and simple. Not too complicated. Make it short and simple. I'm a master manifester. That's your self-concept. And then whatever goal you want. Certain car. You know. Whatever is aligned with your highest version. Okay. With the highest version of yourself. Okay. I'm loved and adored. And then I have a beautiful girlfriend. I have a beautiful wife. You know, whatever it is. I have 5 wives if you want to have 5. I know there's different cultures that do have I think in the Middle East. I think I read a book in the Middle East. They have a few of wives. So whatever it is that you desire, assume it. Okay, present tense, I am. Visualize it, having it already. Visualize yourself having it, enjoying it. Okay, so you don't see yourself looking at a car at the dealer wanting it. You know, you see yourself driving it already. You know, and then your friend or your mom or somebody saying, "Hey, nice car, man. I'm really proud of you." Or a home, I'm really proud of you. You know, or business if you have a, you know, your business is has a shop or something like that, right? See, for me, I don't need a shop. I just, you know, sit on my, what is this, easy couch called? I don't even know, rocking chair couch. So yeah, apply it right now. Let's do a little short visualization. Okay. Take a deep breath. Extend your stomach like you know, you're pregnant. You know, like extend it out. And then push it in as you exhale. You feel your body relax. Take another deep breath. Just round your stomach. Around your stomach. Hold it. And then exhale. Push your stomach in slightly. Now feel your body relax. Relax into your body. Now see your greatest desire. What is your greatest desire? might have multiple. Choose one. You know, touch it, feel it, hear it, smell it, taste it. If you're outdoors, feel the sun or the wind, smell the beach, whatever it is. Take another deep breath. Round your stomach. Exhale. Push your stomach slightly in. Ever so slightly. Visualize it again. How do you feel? How do you feel now that your wish is realized? Now take another deep breath. Exhale. Push your stomach in. Now sit in the feeling of the wish realized. Ask yourself, how do I feel now that my wish is realized? How do I feel now that my wish is realized? Sit in that feeling. Now open your eyes. Now still sit in that feeling. Yeah. Now you're impressing the subconscious mind. And no, you'll see it in the 3D. This is just kind of like a movie. I like how Brendan Woods, BW Manifesting, says it's like watching a movie. Now you're just watching a movie, and when you get to the end of the movie, that's your manifestation. You'll be like, oh, okay, yes, you know what the ending is. So just allow everything to, what's the word? I'm going like this, that there's this, allow everything to unfold before you. That's it, unfold. And just be relaxed. Be relaxed. Your subconscious will push you. Okay, your subconscious works on impulse. Doesn't work on like, oh, okay, let's do this. No, it's impulse. It'll just happen. A lot of things when I was going to college and I manifested scholarships and like just success, because I was feeling successful in my imagination. It was all impulsive. It was just kind of like boom, 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 boom. A lot of that stuff just happened like that. Okay, and remember the formula that I created, that actually God created, gave me is PPR. Persistence. Keep on doing these exercises. They don't take that long. Presence. Affirmations and I am. Visualization, you see yourself already having it. Okay? First person point of view. Not from far away. First person. Okay? First person point of view. Enjoying it. See somebody telling you thank you. Not you see yourself telling yourself thank you. Unless you're looking in the mirror, right? I do that for my body. I look in the mirror and I see myself in the mirror and I'm just like touching my body. Like, ooh, yeah. And then R for relax. Relax. All the teachers say this. Relax. They don't say be stressed out. Okay. So PPR, master the fundamentals. Those are the basics. Those are the basics. Just master persistence. Okay. Be disciplined. Master presence. You can use different tools to be in the presence and assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled of having it already, and be relaxed. And you can do that with practicing meditation, so you could be in the present moment, be relaxed. Okay, I love you. Until next time, Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want more details, more explanation, comment below. The next book I'm going to be reading is the Edinburgh Lectures on by Thomas Troward, but that's in a little bit, okay? It's going to be in a few days. And if this resonated with you, share it with somebody that you love. If somebody to mind came throughout this video, share it with them. Okay? I love you. Until next time, peace.